Dryer vents. So different applications. This is a hot button topic. Interior and exterior cleaning. So we all know the Strata is responsible for exterior cleaning. And so there's different ways of doing that. Sometimes you go on the roof and they're all connected to one. Sometimes they have to hang off a tower and they have to go from the exterior and blow those out. On a low rise, sometimes they use ladders and climb up, and they use a skipper, which is like basically a metal piece that sits on the end of a hose. They push it down the dryer vent from the outside. The air blows all the stuff back at them and they pull it out. So that's good from doing the dryer vent. And it's pretty clear that the Strata is responsible for that exterior vent in that area. That's a Strata responsibility. Sometimes it gets kind of gray about the vent on the inside that leads to it, because it's a solely benefit of that homeowner most of the time. And is it just theirs? Is it the Strata's? It's between property. It's really gray. So interior cleaning is usually left up to the homeowner to pay for. However, some Strata corporations say, no, we're going to take it. And what the interior means is really from as far back as the outside cleaning goes on, it's to go towards the dryer. To do that, you have to get into the unit, which is always easy to do and coordinate it. Some Stratas just say it's up to homeowner responsibility. We'll set it up. You call this trade, or you call the Strata manager, and we'll have that organized for you, but you're going to pay for it. Other Strata say, no, we're going to pay for it. We just want to make sure it's done. Our feedback is that the fire departments are now asking for reports that it's being done. And we expect to see more and more requests for it. And in that case, you're going to have to get them done more often in the interior to have that done. The Strata might want to look at paying for it. We'll see how it develops, but for sure, exterior, interior, it's kind of a debatable point. Really effective on old ones is putting in booster fans. So the old appliances seem to have more oomph. You know, they used to be able to get that air out. Newer appliances don't have as much of that oomph. Or air pressure, that's another word for oomph. So when people are replacing dryers on buildings that are 15 years old, 20 years old, and they have a really long run, they're running into issues. Neat point, dryer vents don't have to be waterproof as per code. So they're not required to be waterproof. They're just supposed to handle moist air. And so if you've got a new dryer that isn't pushing out the air as far, and you have a big long run to where your dryer vent exits, then you might want to look at putting in booster fans. Booster fans are just simply a fan that automatically turns on and shoots the air harder and faster, and then after the dryer is done, typically they run for an extra 15 minutes to dry out that dryer vent. If you don't have that, sometimes you can end up with staining in the ceiling from water that's leaking out of the dryer duct. Really, there shouldn't be any water in the dryer duct. It should just be moist air going through. So we're seeing more and more booster fans going in as solutions to those problems. New projects are coming with booster fans. It's just something they come in with. And we're finding that there's some maintenance involved with those. That is a homeowner responsibility, but we are promoting that the education of the homeowners, because a lot of them have filters and everyone forgets about that. And so all of a sudden their dryers are burning out because the booster fan hasn't been cleaned out.